Okay, so I'm going to graph number 8 with you. It's a hyperbola. It says that it's a hyperbola in the text, but I don't need the text to tell me that. I see that minus sign. That tells me it's a hyperbola. It's going to be a horizontal hyperbola because x is the first term. So of course you're going to label your axes x and y. I'm just going to scale this by ones. It might be a little off here because of calibration, but we're going to do our best. That's 5 up there, and negative 5 down there. My center's at 0, 0, and I'm going to go, first I need asymptotes. So center's at 0, 0, and remember your slope is rise over run. Rise is always in the y direction. It's the square root of the number. So the rise here is 5, and then the run is the square root of the x denominator, 2. So I'm going to go up 5 over 2, and draw a dotted line for the asymptote. Ooh, that is supposed to be a straight line. And then I'm also going to go in the negative direction. So up 5, left 2. Dotted line. So those are the asymptotes. Now the vertices are in the x direction because it's a horizontal hyperbola, and they're out 2 away because the square root of 4 is 2. So 2 away, and then you're going to draw your branch guided by your asymptotes. 2 away in the other direction, draw your branch guided by your asymptotes. You need to identify your vertices. I don't have room to put it on the graph. It actually doesn't say on the graph, so just read that direction carefully. We'll trip some of this up on our exit ticket. So our vertices are at positive 2 and negative 2, 0. Our foci, I need to find C. For a hyperbola, the equation is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. A squared is 4. B squared is 25. So c squared is 29, which means c is radical 29. So the foci are radical 29 away from the center, which is at 0, 0. The eccentricity is c over a. So radical 29 over 2. Notice the a is 2, not 4. That denominator is a squared. Last thing I need are the equations of my asymptotes. And my equations are going to be plus or minus 5 over 2 x. Those are the lines that have slope positive or negative 5 halves and go through 0, 0.